Hi, good morning, YouTube family. If it's morning, assuming it's morning where you are. It's morning here. It's a little bit after 11, and the rain is just gone off. We've got 9 days to go, not counting today, till Christmas. Are you all pumped up for it? Or are you like some of my friends and acquaintances who, when I've jokingly asked them, you ready for Christmas? They were like, meh. I get that for a lot of people. It's not necessarily that they've not had the best year. It's that, this is just my opinion, people are tired, you turn on the TV and the news is all bad, There are continued mass shootings. The war in Ukraine drags on. The homeless numbers keep going up. There are numerous strikes, I think people are just weary. They need some good news. So, what I'm doing, I'm trying to keep them out of sight, is wrapping a few presents and listening to the Chill Hop channel on YouTube. And when I finish doing this, I guess I will stop being lazy and get up and go do my breakfast dishes. Not that there are a lot of them, because, when you cook for one, there's never a lot of dishes. But I've just gotten really relaxed, since retiring. I've gotten a lot less rigid about making sure that I hoover every week or dust every week or immediately do the dishes after eating. After a lifetime of being, rigid or whatever you want to call it, I just stopped. So, I'll tell you something that's got me kind of bummed out. It was the Rob Reiner, the shocking Rob Reiner murder committed by his own son. If you're a person of a certain age, then like me, you'll have grown up with Rob Reiner, particularly in his iconic role as Archie Bunker's son-in-law, Mike, aka Meathead, on All in the Family. That was how he first came to my attention as a person who loves TV and movies. And at the time that I was watching him, I had no idea that he would, grow up to become, the brilliant director that he did become. 3 of my all-time favorite films were directed by Rob Reiner. I'm not going to put them in any specific order. I will tell you, they are The Princess Bride. Who hasn't seen that? That movie was hysterical, and it gave us some great one-liners. Like, I can't think of the actor's name, the Spanish guy who kept repeating during the sword fight scene, my name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die. And then Wallace Shawn goes, stop saying that. I love that. It never fails to make me laugh. The second one was the rom-com When Harry Met Sally. I was never a big Meg Ryan fan, but I adore Billy Crystal. So that movie was just hysterical. And for those who aren't aware of it, here's a fun fact. This restaurant scene where Meg is sitting at the table faking an orgasm, and then the old lady opposite them says, I'll have what she's having. That old lady was Rob Reiner's mom. And one of the greatest movies of all time, also done by Rob Reiner, the Stephen King novella Stand By Me, which actually, that's not what it's called in the book of short stories. It was written and it's called The Body, but Hollywood renamed it Stand By Me. That is, to me, quite simply, the best movie about friendship and loyalty and bullying and kids being misfits, kids being fit, kids. And there were so many subtexts in the novella and in the film, and Reiner did a brilliant job of bringing that to life. So yeah, I have to say that was some deeply shocking, very upsetting news for me and for many people. Luckily, most people, they have common sense and they didn't say anything rude or insensitive the way a certain so-called human being did. But, hey ho, some people, they never change. So all you can do is hope for karma. So I'm looking out my window as I'm wrapping these presents, and the rain is gone off and the sun is shining. So we shall see how long that lasts. It's not as cold today as it was yesterday. And yesterday, actually, I was lazy. PJ day, because it was cold. And I couldn't face taking off my pajamas, to get in the shower and get cleaned and put on, regular clothes. It was just too cold. So I just stayed in my jammies and, curled up on the sofa and watched, what did I watch? Oh, I watched a mini-series about the Titanic from 2012. It's a British mini-series called Titanic. It was like 8 parts. I had no idea that there was a mini-series about the Titanic, and it was quite good, featuring, as it did, one of my favorite British actors, Toby Jones. And that's it for your girl. I'm just, doing what I do, chilling, trying to stay healthy and stay warm since it's winter. Try and spread a little joy here and there when I can. So, thank you, as always, for allowing me to be a part of your daily life, for tuning into my channel and, leaving your comments and stuff. I love your comments. If it's your birthday, as always, happy birthday. And if you've done something good or, hit a congratulatory milestone, like you got a raise or you retired, then congratulations. And if things aren't going as you would wish, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't feel bad, because it will get better. And that's it for me. Until I upload my next video, as always, stay safe and live well. Bye for now.